Welcome to Lunatic Tarot. My name is Christina. For my About Me and all that good jazz, you can check the box below. Today we're going to be doing a reading for our Scorpio friends for June 2024 regarding matters of the heart. If anything else pops in along the way, I'll be sure to read it, but for right now, that's the intention I'm going into this with. My deck is already shuffled, so without further ado, let's get it cracking. Spirit, give me some messages for our Scorpio friends for the month of June 2024. I'm going to do one more card. There it is. All right, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Cups. I'm going to hold off on this, and we'll go back to it once we read your cards. All right, so the first one we have is the Eight of Cups, which I believe is one of Scorpio cards in the deck. And then we have the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and lastly, we have the Star. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aquarius because this is, of course, the Star card, which represents Aquarius, but also the King of Swords in the deck represents as Aquarius as well. So strong Aquarius energy in here. Give me a second to look at this. I do know there's some sort of hesitation here, some sort of decision making. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Underneath that, we have the Death card here. So, that's interesting. Let me hold off there. Here's some of you guys, like going back and forth in your head on what you should do. There's an energy here I'm picking up of maybe wanting to there's something here that you need to chase, something here that you want, that you desire, that you need to go after. It could be another person. I don't know what it is right now. We'll clarify soon. But in these cards here, there's the energy of trying to decide what you should do and where you should go from here. There's some sort of energy here. There's a want, there's a desire. A lot of you guys have been praying about this and talking to your spirit guides, trying to get clarity. There's something here that you desire, that you want. I can't put my finger on it yet. And it makes sense. So these three cards at the bottom of your deck, the Seven of Cups talks about decision. And then you have the Page of Pentacles, which is an opportunity. And then we have death and rebirth right in the middle there. You know, this could be whatever back and forth you're going through. The ultimate decision could be a whole new life for you. It could mean leaving an old life behind and going for whatever this is. Like I said, it could be a person, could be a job. I don't know, we'll clarify. But it's a big change, a really big change. Just to clarify, I don't get the energy here that this is like going from like one person you're casually dating to another person you're casually dating, or one mediocre job to another. This feels like a big thing. You're going from this to that. So let's get into clarifying, okay? I'm on the case. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. Spirit, let's clarify this Star card here. What is it that my Scorpios desire? What is going on here? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. When you have the, before we even get into the cards, when you have the Nine of Cups and the Star, these two cards together talk about the ultimate wish fulfillment. This is complete fucking happiness. This is getting what you want and then some. And then it working out to where your 360 life view is pleasurable from everywhere, like genuine happiness. That's cool. All right, so clarifying the star card, we have the Queen of Swords. Again, another Aquarius card, a lot of Aquarius energy here. The Devil. And Temperance. Interesting. Yeah. Do you feel like whatever this is, like it's a little bit of a guilty pleasure or something? Like almost like you feel like you don't deserve it, or like whatever it is, the energy of it is so great and just almost feels like a dream, like something unattainable, you know? Clarify this Devil card, please. What is up with my cards? Clarifying the Devil card, we have the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so this is Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Wow, you're kind of bowling me over with this right now. Okay, so I see it's definitely about somebody for sure. And maybe your hesitation is, Scorpio, is that you're fine on your own. You're in a good place. And like you could be afraid to fuck that up by bringing in the energy of this person. But God, are they so just, they're overwhelming for you, right? Their energy, the way they make you feel, the way they make, I mean, I get the feeling you're like consumed with their like thoughts just 24/7 thinking about this person. I think you're trying to temper yourself and really trying to weigh this out. I don't know where the hesitation is coming in quite yet. I do see some cards here and then also here that are talking about that. But maybe there's something about this person that, may signal red flags to you. And it's really causing you to temper yourself, right? There's a lot to think about when it comes to this. But in your perfect world, like if you had things your way, in a perfect world, they would be yours. Completely yours. Does this person know how you feel and like how strongly you feel about them? Maybe for some of you right now, this could just be a hookup. And like that's the status of it. But possibly you could have like emotions for this person and maybe they don't know that. I'm seeing a lot of intense sexual desire here. Yeah. Clarify this King of Swords spirit. There's that Nine of Cups again. The Fool. And the Knight of Swords. Six of Cups under the deck. King of Swords talks about extreme analyzing, overthinking, but to a point of being very strategic, using logic over heart. Sometimes to me, the King of Swords can talk about pushing your feelings down, and just because your logic gets the better, your logic takes over, which doesn't come very natural for you, Scorpio. Scorpios are familiar with emotion. So there's this, it's got you out of element in some ways. Okay, so clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Fool, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Wow. Again, I just see this daydreaming of, man, I could just leave it all right now and just go. What's keeping you from doing that, though? Like, I get the fear and stuff, but what's causing you to temper yourself? What is it? Is it fear of getting hurt? Like, clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Four of Pentacles. Two more cards, please. Oh, perfect. Thank you. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Again, I keep getting this repeat of 10 steps forward and then like 20 back. Like, I get this excited rush of energy, but then I get this halting back. King of Cups under the deck. Are you running from this? Is it vulnerability? Is it fear of getting hurt? Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Or is it you just want to get away from it all? Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. This energy's got me thrown for a loop, Scorpio. All right, clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands and the Nine of Wands with the Hierophant under the deck. Okay, so again, more I just want to go energy, but then I'm halted energy. Yeah, there's this dilemma, and again, I don't know what this is. I'm having difficulty pinpointing it. But I get this energy of wanting to go towards something, desiring, daydreaming about it, and it's what you really want, yet there's some sort of hesitation about it. There's some fear surrounding it. There's something that's pulling you back. Hierophant, Three of Wands. I see you, like, you're standing on the beach looking at it from afar, desiring it, wanting it to come in. King of Wands underneath that. Yeah. Page of Cups. Six of Swords. I could go all day. Yeah. Clarify this Eight of Cups for me, please. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm going to get this. Ride it out with me. And of course, it's going to be different for all of you. Maybe that's why Spirit wants me to keep this general. So, clarifying the Eight of Cups. I have the Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas. Got the Three of Pentacles under the deck, or the Three of Wands under the deck again. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Ace of Wands. One more card, please, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Okay. It's like there is this thing, this person that you could just, that you want to just risk it all for. Whatever it is, this person requires, like to go towards this person would be all encompassing for you. There's something risky and edgy about it. And you're finding it very difficult to give into it. And then in the process of that, I feel like if you were to go towards this person, there would be something that you're leaving behind, that you're struggling with. And I don't know what that is, but it's like, I just get this, I just see this vision of letting an old life die and walking into a whole new life. Some of you guys have just heard you could be moving to a completely different country for this person. But maybe you're not sure if you can trust what you feel. Is what I feel for this person, is it real? Do they feel the same? Is this the right choice? Is this, is this real love or is this lust? That could be it too. Is this love or lust? Yeah, I'm getting that. It definitely could be love or lust. Because like we can have something casual for somebody. Something that's casual, like maybe you're not officially dating. And of course things are amazing with that because you don't have real life issues to deal with, and reality doesn't get to play a part in that. And then let's say you transition into actually dating them and then you start dealing with the pressures of the world and you realize, does this hold up? You could be afraid of what you would lose if you're wrong. If you up and made the move and told this person how you feel and just really gave into it and then were wrong about it, you like upheavaled your life for nothing. Clarify the Sun, please. The Death card. Queen of Wands. and the Hermit. Oh, wow. Okay. Five of Wands under the deck. There could be more people involved in this that this would affect. This does affect, but potentially could really cause a lot of trouble with. I feel like your intuition and like every fiber of your being is telling you to do this. Like I said, clarifying the Sun card, which is utter and complete happiness. I have the Death and Rebirth. And I specifically love this card here because in other decks, the Death card talks about the ending of something, you know, the ending of an era. It talks about transformation. But this card in this deck says Death and Rebirth. And that's what I feel. I feel like whatever this is, it would be like a complete life change in a very dramatic, heavily way. And everything in it is telling you to do it. But then there's that side of you, there's like a little voice talking in the back of your head, checking you and like you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, and your intuition and all, you know, the things that you've learned over the years are like the logic side of you is getting the best of things. Do I have it figured out? Let's get you an advice spread, Scorpio. Spirit, can I have an advice spread for my Scorpios? Get the Page of Cups. Got it. All right, we'll stop there. We've got the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands. Again, there's the decision. The King of Pentacles. I know there was another card somewhere. Wasn't there? I could have sworn there was another card. Maybe there is. I'll watch the playback, but let me get two more cards. Perfect. Wow. Okay. So clear. For the advice spread, I have the Magician, Judgment, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups. Underneath the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Cups. There could be, like, I just have to say, there definitely could be children involved somewhere along this storyline. Your advice is, Scorpio, you really need to pick what you're going to do. Because, you know, if you want and desire something, I just heard this saying, my dad used to tell me, you can wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up. You can wish in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up. The Page of Cups card talks about wishes, right? You see how the little pig right there at the very top is flying? It's a euphemism for when pigs fly, right? Which means it never happens. But you could see the guy down here. You can see coming from his heart space. He's just floating off the ground with this thing that he wants and desires, and he's just sitting there daydreaming about how amazing it could be. And it just makes him, like, the idea of it just, you know, lifts him off the ground, you know. And it's interesting because in the Judgment card, you also have the same depiction, right? Of somebody being lifted out of their body. It's like, whatever this is, it splits you into two different people, because the one Scorpio, this one side of you, is grounded in reality, and then there's this other side of you that is just, you know, completely encompassed in this idea of this person. But for some reason, that doesn't feel real to you. There's something not grounded in reality about it. Does that make sense? And then the Two of Wands is a card that talks about decision making and how it affects you long term. It's the card that talks about the decisions you make today are going to be the ones that affect you 20 years from now. So she's looking out the window there, and she's trying to decide which road she wants to walk. Which way does she go? It's being in heavy thought about that. But specifically because of the long-term idea. Not just for today, but how is this going to affect me in the future? And the Magician, he's the manifester, man. This is the guy that makes it all happen. He knows that if he wants something, he has to go after it. He has to make it happen. Nobody else is going to make it happen. He has to desire it and put it into the works, and he has to work for it. He's got all of his tools to make it happen. He has to put in the time and energy to make it a reality. And interesting here, the King of Pentacles. This guy is the King of Stability, right? He is the guy in the deck that represents all things reality. Your work, your money, your family, your job, your stability, your community. And he is the guy that is at the top of the game when it comes to that. This is a man who has got his life figured out when it comes to that. And I find it interesting that he came out with these cards, because it's almost like your advice is Spirit is encouraging you to remain grounded. Not that you have to give up on this dream, but are you thinking of it in terms of, like, is it possible that this could be a reality? And if it is, what are you doing to make that happen? Are you opening up your world and setting this thing up for success in a way that it could happen? Because to me, like I keep saying over and over again, there's a lot of dream action here, like daydreaming and desiring and like overwhelmed with just constantly thinking about this person. You can't get them out of your head. Like I said, a lot of you, this person and you guys could have like some sort of sexual relationship on the low where you've acquired much more feeling for this person. And maybe you haven't told them that. But, you know, in a perfect world, I see in your dreams, you just running and jumping in this person's arms and them, you know, giving it back to you. Anyway, this reading's gone on long enough. If you're still watching, I appreciate it. Wow, Scorpio, this was interesting. I'm not going to put my 2 cents in here. I'm going to leave it in Spirit's hands. I just read the cards, so we're going to end it here. And if you resonated with this, if you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe. It all helps. My name is Christina again. This was Lunatic Tarot, and I will see you guys next month. Peace.